Hey everybody, it's Kaleb Butler, and I am doing my fourth video to the whole set of videos about being without parents and being very young. And you guys, this is my oldest brother. So, well, I'm the oldest, but he's the oldest brother out of the four boys, and he's the third oldest kid. So this is Kaleb. Kaleb, introduce yourself to everybody.
So,
you guys, what you're going to kind of notice as you watch all of the videos is that my brothers, and my sister, I know she's going to act like this probably too, but they are really, really, really reserved in expressing their feelings when it comes to us losing our parents. They don't really like talking about it, which I've kind of expressed in a lot of other videos that I've done. But you guys, I figured that it is really, really good for us to... Why are you geeking?
Go ahead.
Whew, how old were you when Mama and Daddy passed away?
When Dad passed away, I was 13. When Mama passed away, I was 15.
Ooh-wee. You was coming into teenage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So... he was 13, so I know you're going to have a lot more recollection than Ephraim and Solomon did. And
no, stop joking.
you're probably going to have a lot more of an opinion of how it felt to lose Mom and Daddy. You know, Solomon and Ephraim didn't really understand it. And you should understand that at 13 and 15, right?
So, to a certain extent.
Yeah, yeah. So you guys, like I said, we're going to be doing these videos. I'm going to be with each sibling. And I want them to truly express how they feel when it comes to us not having our parents. So Kaleb, when Daddy passed away, that was 2009, and you were 13 years old. What do you remember from that time?
At first, I didn't believe it because I think you got a phone call from one of our family members saying that Daddy was dead. But you know, Mom and them wasn't really telling us nothing until they got here. So at first I was in disbelief. And I just remember you spazzing out, slamming the cabinets, kicking on the floor and all that crazy stuff. But I still was keeping my faith that Dad was still alive. I didn't believe it at first. And then that's when Mama came in crying. I hugged her. And then when she was crying, I still was like thinking, because I know Dad was like a firm believer in like a resurrection and all stuff like that. So I always thought Daddy was coming back. Even not fully understanding death, like I said before. Thinking that Daddy was gonna come back, not knowing that they take all your organs out when you die or whatever. And then, yeah, so I always thought Daddy was coming back. So even during the funeral, I always thought Daddy was gonna knock on that casket, like, "Let me up out of here," or something like that. Then like when they started putting him in the ground, I remember one of our uncles saying, "Come on, just throw dirt on your dad. Come on, put him in the ground." That's when I started boohoo crying. Y'all just saw me over there crying or whatever. I was boohoo crying when he said that because that's something I did not want to do. And what else? I didn't know. I had to step up and be a man, but I didn't know exactly how, like, financial wise. I was only 13. Well, yeah, I was only 13 at the time. What you want to do? Go get a job?
You couldn't get no job.
Right. So I didn't know exactly how to take that role. But as I got older, I slowly knew how to take that role, like leading by example, like setting a good example for my younger brothers and stuff like that. Trying to do the right thing.
Yeah. I remember back in the day, Daddy used to say, "Come on, Kaleb. Come on in this room. I'm going to give you this chop."
Oh, Daddy was hard on me, boy.
I'm going to give you this chop because, you know, you look like me. I remember he used to say that all the time. You look like me, so since you're the one that look like me the most, you got to know what to do. And I was like, "Hey, you going to give him a chop because he look like you?" He was like, "No, I'm teaching him right from wrong." You know, and I miss that about Daddy. Like, even when he used to discipline us, he would always, like, explain why we're being disciplined, why we're in trouble, why, you know, why we can't do the things we thought we could get away with. Because, boy, we used to try to get away with everything.
Yeah. Daddy's spirit was always in tune with God, too.
Yeah.
Because, I never really tell a story before. I think I did, actually. All right, so when I was in the 6th grade, I think it was, like, my grades was, like, barely above passing at the point in time. And I had this friend. He convinced me, hell, yeah, man, we might as well just go ahead and fail, man. Start over fresh next year and let's get all A's or whatever. You know, I'm like, yeah, you know, that sounds like a good idea.
I remember this.
Yeah, so then Dad, the same exact day that me and that dude had the conversation, I was just gonna chill in class and not do nothing. From there on out, because it's close to the end of the school year too. That's when Daddy came. Daddy was like, something in my spirit telling me that you giving up in school. So I'm about to beat you. Come on upstairs. So Daddy beat me. So after that, I tightened up. I finished off the school year strong. I passed all my classes.
Yeah.
And the dude that said he's gonna stay behind, he failed. And I guess that's just one of the things that helped me. And Daddy was talking to me a lot, especially when I used to get in a bunch of fights and stuff like that. And Daddy told me to lock me up in Hill Fickley. And I don't think I get no more fights after that.
After you went to Hill Fickley?
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh,
like?
I straightened up. Cold. The boy take the shoestrings out your shoe, make you take your belt off. I remember them boy put me in the handcuffs. Them handcuffs been tight as hell. And I was in the back of the police car trying to talk to the police officer. He was ignoring me. He wasn't saying nothing. I said, so y'all gonna take me to the big jail? I kept asking him that. He was not paying me no attention. And Mama was boohoo crying. And Daddy said, y'all don't take it easy, okay? It'll be hard on them. So I'm thinking I'm about to go in this population with all the big cats. I'm 13 years old, 12. I was 12 at the time, something like that. I was way younger, like 11, 12, and they just put me in the holding cell. Well, sat there for 30 minutes, and that's when I just started getting my act together because I had a lot of anger issues growing up.
What was you angry about?
I kind of felt like Daddy was a little too hard on me. Like a little too hard. Like he didn't let me get away with nothing, but that just molded me. But as I got older, that molded me into the man that I am now.
I mean, because as I'm sitting here listening to you reminding me of the stories and the different things, it's just like there's a lesson.
Oh yeah, it's a purpose. It was a purpose in everything that Dad taught me. Yeah,
everything. Like there was really a lesson. Like there was really stuff that we didn't understand, that we didn't get. Like, dang, what you gotta do all that for? You know, but now that he's not here, it's more like, dang, we can take this with us and we can live, you know, years to come. It's stuff that's living beyond him, even though he's not here. It's like you can take the simple lesson of, hey, life ain't easy. Be hard on him.
Yeah, because life ain't no joke now. Life ain't gonna play with you.
Yeah, but I don't know, you talking about Daddy like being tough on you, it just make me like miss him more. Yeah. You know.
And then before he passed, when Daddy was swollen and he broke that, I was in there trying to help him use the bathroom. And I really didn't like seeing Daddy suffer like that, not being able to do for himself. And I remember I sat him down in the toilet, and when I sat him down in the toilet, just bust. Like, everything just went everywhere. He said, I love you, son. I said, I love you too. Yep. And then before we went in there, before I helped him use the bathroom, we was talking or whatever, and he said, you know, you too old to be getting beat, you know. And I didn't really understand. I'm only 13. What you mean? Yeah, I mean, like, that's like the last little moment that we shared after that. Like, he just telling me that he loved me. Or whatever. And he's like, I'm sorry. And I was thinking, like, for what?
Because he broke the toilet?
Yeah. I guess he felt bad about that. And I guess Minister and them came in and changed the toilet up. And that's when Daddy left.
Dang, now you gonna make me cry.
Yep, and then just never saw him again after that. Yep.
Well, before I start crying, because I really miss my daddy. How old were you when Mama passed away?
15.
And what do you remember from that?
To be honest, that night I kind of could tell that Mama was gonna pass away.
Y'all all keep saying this.
Yeah, you could tell. Mama was crossing over because I don't want to get too much into detail, but after we got in every night
praying for her,
got her on that bed, you know what happened before that. You know, everybody said their prayer. Whatever. I was sitting there trying to tell her about my day. You know, just trying to have a conversation and talk to her. Whatever. And like she just was zoning out. I kept yelling, Mom. Then she, what? Then I go back to talking to her. She just kept zoning out. So I just got that feeling that she was gonna go off. So later on that night, I came down here. You know how we used to plug up our little MP3 players up on the computer, let it charge up. So I came down here, got that. I looked. She still was breathing. She was good. I looked at her. She just still was sleeping or whatever. So I went back up to my room. Then I guess like a couple hours went by, 2-3 hours went by, and that's when I heard the yelling, and I already knew what it was. So now I got up. I started praying. So then I went outside. I went to go get gum in them because I really didn't know what to do. I ain't never been in a situation like that before. Seen my mama laid out on the floor, like lifeless or whatever. I ain't never had to deal with nothing like that. When Daddy passed, I didn't even look in Daddy's casket. I got up and walked out because I didn't want to see my daddy like that. I ain't never seen no body laid out, lifeless, just stretched out, not breathing. I didn't know what to do. So I hear, like while I'm outside, I hear a bunch of sirens. I'm in my underwear too, so I ran down the street, running towards the sirens or whatever. So then the ambulance act like they didn't even know where to go at. So I hopped in one of the ambulances. I said, go this way. So I direct them to the house. They get in here. You know, they trying to revive mama or whatever. And they said they couldn't do nothing. That was it, you know. And I just remember us Kaleb in here. Kaleb was in here chopping the mama. Come back, mama. Come back, mama.
I was like, this just cannot be my life right now. Like, I just, bruh, like.
But also, mama was where she wanted to be, if you ask me, because she always said she wanted to go back with daddy. And then she died with a smile on her face too. She was smiling. And I just kissed on her forehead. She was cool, and that was that. And I also remember going back to, I don't know if we went back to school that same day or we just took some time off from going to school. We went back. Everybody just was so quiet. And I think they said they was gonna write me a little poster thing, or if they did or not. I don't remember. I know I don't got it, so they probably didn't do it. But yeah, that's all I really remember from that situation. And mama in the casket and stuff like that. So.
Oh, you did look at mama in the casket?
Yeah, I did. I kissed her too.
That funeral was kind of like a blur.
Yeah.
Cause I remember, I felt like
there was a lot of drama going on too. Little did everybody know.
Yeah.
Some people picked up on it. Some people did. A lot of drama going on as well.
Yeah, family members, they can be like so cruel.
Yeah, I didn't learn about all that stuff until later on down the road. I didn't know what was going on.
I was trying my best to keep that away from y'all as much as possible.
Nah, you should have let me know at least.
I didn't want to.
I'm the oldest boy. You should have let me know at least.
Yeah, but I didn't want to taint y'all image of, you know, how they was treating me, how nasty they could be, you know.
Yeah, it is what it is, man.
I don't know. Even to this day, like, even still thinking about it sometimes, you're like, dang, you're the one I grew up with and you treating me like this, you know, like, I don't know. But anywho.
Yeah, move on.
Yeah.
I just wish they could see the things that we all doing now. That's the things I miss the most. Like me, daddy never saw me go on my first date. Mama never saw me go on my first. Well, mama did.
Yeah,
mama let me go on my first date.
So, where her pond at? They never get her name right.
You seeing me? That's cool. That's cool. Also, like me graduating high school. Daddy didn't even see me graduate the 8th grade. You know, do a little graduation thing. Daddy didn't see that. Mama was there for that, but they didn't see me graduate high school. They didn't see me get the job that I got now, and also the other things that I'm doing now as well. It's just stuff like that. And like the more I go through in life, I just want to be able to call on like Dad, because Dad was so wise. It's like he had the answers for everything, and I just miss having that. I'll be able to go talk to him, man. Especially with the positive outlook that he had. Everything was positive. Like when I sit and talk to some of the people that I work with, but they always focus on the negative for you. Because you know, the people I work with make really good money, so I sit there and talk to them about like, the things that I'm doing currently, or also the more and more things that I want to do. And they'll be like, well, you gotta focus on this. Make sure they talk about the cons more than the pros. Like they talk about the cons so much, they focus so much on the cons, and I don't. I'm like, man, come on, man. I don't want to talk about it.
What do you have? What
I mean, you gotta recognize the cons, but you always want positive to come out your situation. So you gotta speak more life on your situation than more negative. When they just focus so much on the cons, I'm like, man, I don't even talk to them. It's weird.
That's what I really miss so much. Like I miss like Daddy being able, and Mama being able to express to them like my dreams and my visions. And I remember growing up, Mama used to say to me, she was like, Kayla, you can't tell everybody your dreams.
Yeah.
Because so many people, they don't know that they're so cynical. They don't know that they're so negative that they'll they'll convince you that you can't have whatever it is that you say you want to have.
Or try to.
Yeah, and she was like, you just really got to be careful because people are dream killers.
Yeah.
You know, and then I didn't understand that then because I was so young and I was like, man, everybody want to have a big house. Everybody want to have a nice car. Everybody want to have a loving family. Everybody want to have all these things. But then when you like grow up and you start living it, you like, dang, this is what mama was talking about. This is what daddy was talking about. You know, and I don't know. People just are something else. And there is no love like parents love.
Right.
But now that you're older, what do you feel like you're going through now?
That it don't get no easier no matter how long ago they pass. It still don't get no easier. It gets harder if you ask me. Because I just go through more and more stuff, and I just wish that they were saying more and more.
Yeah.
Just think about it, I didn't really get a chance to meet my grandparents now. When I finally decided to have kids, they're not gonna meet their grandparents.
Yeah, that one hurts. What really hurts was like, you know, like I want to get married one day, and then when I get married,
they're not gonna be at our wedding.
My mom not gonna be there to help me pick out my dress. She's not gonna be there.
Mama was good at. Mama was also hard on me too. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, you fine.
But
it's about you.
Yeah, right. Mama was more hard on me about cleaning up, doing like manly stuff, I guess. Yeah, come on, clean it up. Whatever, blase. And then Mama was also good at like picking things out, like, you know, like when I was dealing with whoever I was dealing with at that point in time. Yeah, that's not gonna last. Yeah, that's not gonna last. She said that's not gonna last, son. That's not gonna last.
And what you feel like when she told you that?
I was hurt, boy, because you know I was on that puppy love, like. It was just, I felt like it was real, and then for Mama to say, I was like, man, you really gonna say that? Or whatever, but she was right, though.
I miss that guidance from them, because I remember that Mama did that same thing to me. I was dating this guy, and he was like into drugs, like selling drugs or whatever. And I remember I think that was like my 9th or 10th grade year, and Mama was taking me to school because I was late, and she had already took Solomon and Ephraim to school, and then she was coming back to get me and take me. So I remember we was driving, we was almost up to the high school, and she said, Kaleb, you love that boy, don't you? I looked at her, I said, girl, what are you talking about? You know, like,
trying to play it off.
yeah, I was like, Mama, who you talking about? Because, you know, like, I ain't never told Mama about him or nothing. Like, she ain't know nothing about him. And she was like, you love that boy. And I was like, Mama, I don't love no boy. I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't even talking to nobody. I'm like, yes, you are. And she said, and he in some stuff he ain't supposed to be in. I'm looking at her like, how you know this? She was like, but he gonna end up being moved. He ain't to stay. And I looked at her. I was like, Mama, what? And I already knew exactly in my mind what she was talking about. And I was like, how is she so right? How is she so accurate? And I promise you, not even a month later, he got into some trouble with the drug stuff, and his aunt ended up sending him back where he was from.
Wow.
And that is just a small fraction of the piece of what I miss about them, like just their foresight, their ability to see what we couldn't see. You know, and then it's like now we have to be that to each other. Right. I mean, because I'm
everybody
sure
got bits and pieces though, so.
Yeah, we have to be that to each other. Yeah. And it's painful to not have them, not for them to see what we want them to see. And I remember that one time, Daddy was like, we had went to California Dreaming, and I was gonna get that boy number. He was a bus boy. And Daddy come around the corner and go, Joe, I knew you were talking to that boy. Girl, get your behind in this car. So we get in the car. He told us something. You're not talking to him. And then Mama was like, dang, Arthur, she just can't talk to somebody. She can't have a little friend. No, because I could see right through that boy. He ain't got nothing. I remember Daddy was like, he probably ain't got nothing going for himself. He probably from downtown, probably got 3 kids or whatever the case may be. He done claim out all this stuff about this boy. My mama said, Arthur, now, come on now. You reaching. You just, you know, you don't even know this boy. You just assuming. Daddy's like, no, I know.
What you know about reaching?
Caleb, I'm older than you.
Yeah.
He was like, mom was trying to take up for me or whatever, and then I ended up getting the boy number before daddy had even, before daddy even had caught me talking to him. And I ended up talking to the boy after that, and everything daddy said about this boy was so true. He missed not one thing. Everything. So, I mean, I don't know, Caleb, it's just hard.
Yeah, and also, mom and daddy showed a great example of true love, and they had a good system as well, because I was recently in a situation that kind of reminded me of like what we had to go through with mom and daddy, because somebody that I know, family is going through something like that with their mama, going through something. She's like fighting between life and death. And I also know that also made me think about how good a mom and daddy's system was, because it's kind of like they got favorites in the house. Like one like the daddy more, one like the mama more. Mom and daddy, it was never no favorites. It's like we all love both of them the same way, and you never knew what they were going through, like their business. You never really seen them argue. You never knew when they was arguing. You never knew when like they was going through something financially. You just never knew. Like they just showed a great example of like somewhat being perfect in love.
They became one, like the Bible said.
Oh yeah, every time you saw them, they was together. I miss mom and daddy getting dressed up before they go out, go to work. Be clean. Daddy got his shades on, dapper. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I miss all that.
I miss the smell, because I would smell the room first.
Mama
I was like,
out clean.
They going to work.
Yep.
And then I would miss the nights where daddy would be walking the floor praying for each and every last one of us.
I miss that too. Turn over.
Get this oil on your forehead.
Yep. Praying. All you hear is praying throughout the house. You felt protected. I miss the music playing in the house, the gospel music. I miss all that.
I need to find a new CD player. Yeah. Well, you're 23 now? 22? 23?
Yeah.
All right. So it's been 8-9 years for the both of them. What advice can you give to a young teenage boy or girl going through what you went through?
Contact. Stay focused. Try to stay positive, and just find a way to stay strong. I know it could be challenging, but what don't kill you make you stronger.
Oh, that's so true. Yeah.
But yeah, and just build a connection with God as well. That's number one. That's most important. Because as long as you got God, you'll get through stuff that you never thought you'd get through. You'll be like, you'll sit back and think one day like, how am I still getting through this? But it's nothing but God. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah, you'll find inner peace in Him.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Well, you guys, thank you so much for watching our video. I really just want to express to everybody that's continuing to subscribe to my YouTube channel and just watching our videos. We just want to say we appreciate you guys. Thanks for allowing us the opportunity to be vulnerable with you guys about us losing our parents. It has been hard, challenging, and difficult, but we're making it through. And again, like I said in a couple of my other videos, I just want to inspire at least one person to continue to keep moving forward regardless of what they're going through in life. You can do whatever you put your mind to. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks, Caleb, for doing this with me.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.